app presented by Lowe's. Plenty to get you caught up on. Let's start in Detroit. The Lions at home to take on the Seattle Seahawks. And we know the Detroit offense can score. How about the defense getting it done? They pressure Sam Darnold into making a throw he shouldn't have, and he's going to pay the price. It's going the other way, all the way. Pick 6. The Lions have won 2 straight since the Week 2 loss. They go to 3-1 with the victory. From there, it's on to Cincinnati, checking in on the Bengals as they host the Cleveland Browns. And this is T. Higgins. He was absolutely electric. This, one of 3 touchdown grabs for him in the game. The Bengals have little problem here. They run away with a dominant win. Time for a look at key injuries a quarter of the way now into the new NFL season. The big news this week, Jordan Love. It was an injury that didn't look good, and it turns out it's a dislocated ankle. The timetable for his return, little murky right now. Best guess is he's looking at an absence of about 5 to 6 weeks. The first month of games wrapping up, so let's give out the Player of the Week honors for week number 4. And we'll congratulate this man, Justin Herbert. He was good as gold in his guys' win at Las Vegas. He wound up with 3 touchdown passes. The Chargers get the victory in the battle of unbeatens. Here now, a look at the rest of this week's top performers around the NFL. Next up, kind of an underappreciated stat, but let's give some defenders some love. Here are your NFL leaders in tackles through 4 weeks of play. With that, a look here at the rest of the scores from around the NFL here in Week 4. So that'll do it for us. 1 month of the season is in the books, and it will only get better from here. Until next week, I'm Scott Hanson. Good night from EA Sports.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Detroit Lions. On the visiting sideline, the Cardinals head coach, Mike LaFleur. His team coming off a shutout victory last time out. Across the field, it is Lions head coach Dan Campbell. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. And they'll get this up past the 20, but that's it. Good way to start the game for the special teams. And the offense has a long field on drive 1. McBride is the motion man. Nowhere to go, but with that one, just get it to the sideline and live to see second down. Working out of the gun, Murray. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Roger McCreary.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed it. An earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win. He can continue to play that style of ball. It's going to be a tough group to match up with.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. We'll try again here. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at their 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Brings up third and 2.
Goff. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Fourth down.
Has his man. It's Samuel. And he's going to have the Lions first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Momentum building here. On this drive, they go again, first and 10. Goff to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing, Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
Another Detroit Lions first down. First down and goal to go.
Here's Gibbs. And Gibbs into a familiar spot. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead.
Cardinals nothing. Jack Fox to kick
The
off.
kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense going to take over now for the second time. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely, and the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, This was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays, get a bunch of yardage all at one time, because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league. And then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass, and there was a lot more air on the field.
Now a hit, and he lost the football. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. The motion man here is Bourne. Run up the middle. It's Love. Defense all over that one. They'll come up with a stop, and it's no gain.
No gain on the
Second and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, it's Murray. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave, but they finally get there to bring him down behind the line. On third down, Murray. Moving to his left. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And they're going to be in the red zone, in business. He's down inside the 15.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
He'll throw on first down with Murray. That is over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. It's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And a good push defensively. They're going to get him down back at the 10. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And a stop. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down. Now, Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. Ooh. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
These third down conversions are just so important. Mike, everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Now Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
Detroit Lions, first down.
On play action, Goff. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
A second down throw for Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
To throw is Goff. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
Good play calling rhythm. Drive continues. Another 1st and 10. Here's Goff. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you.
And he'll take this one in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Give him a 2nd touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the 1st.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They're in an early hole, 14-0. Start digging out soon. Begin this drive, 1st and 10. On the ground, here is Love to begin this drive. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. The Lions ball their first time out. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Now it's Murray. He's hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Aleem McNeil. He works his way in. And that's now 2 sacks for him in the opening quarter. Second and long coming up. They go play action for Murray. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
What a first half for this pass rush, huh, Mike? I mean, they have just completely dominated this game. They are in complete control, and you have to imagine this offensive line, there's got to be some adjustments up front. They just cannot allow their quarterback to continue to be hit like this.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And that is incomplete.
I think if the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Didn't get the hop he was hoping for. It bounds into the end zone, and it's a touchback. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
Still 1st down.
They'll go play action with Goff. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stoutly. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd down and 5 yards to go.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
That's good for the Lions. First down.
And they're not going to snap it. We have come to the end of the first quarter of play. Lions ball to begin the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. Quick slant, caught by St. Brown. And the moves way down inside the 40-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing on second down, Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
And 6.
Here's Goff. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. On fourth down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. This one from 52 yards away. Bates' kick is good. The Lions stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
Cardinals nothing.
This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Their own 26-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Beck. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. That's to the tight end, Charlie Kolar. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
A gain of
First afternoon. first down. On 1st and 10, here's Beck. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Beck, quick out to Harrison. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and
Mooney in motion. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down. And they're going to get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield.
It's 2nd down.
To throw it here on 2nd down is Beck. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. You know, the receiver couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Beck. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20.
17-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. That is brought in. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
It's a gain of 30. And the Lions first down.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. He's going to get nothing out of that one. Followed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
On the stop. No gain on the play.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
The ball carrier. He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Lions first down.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Lions first down.
They hand it to Gibbs. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. Bates is good with the extra point. And the Lions are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Love.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. McBride is the motion man. He'll find his man. That's Kendrick Bourne. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Throwing on first down. Back. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
11 on the play. First down, Arizona.
On play action. Beck. That's caught by Harrison right side. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards.
They're going to run it out of the gun here now with Love. And that'll be a pickup of 3. See what they have for second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the Lions' 18-yard line.
They put Wilson in motion. On second down. Beck. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. It sets up third down.
And it's third down.
Out of the gun. Beck. The pressure gets there. And down he goes.
The quarterback is sacked.
Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. So on fourth down, out comes Chad Ryland for the Arizona field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Cardinals are on the board now here in this second quarter. Samuel going to see what he can do. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. 1:58 to go in the first half of play. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. On first and 10, here's Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the
A second
pickup.
down throw for Goff.
Second and 2.
Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Center leads him to the line for first and 10.
And the Lions
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. They'll come up here on second down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the Cardinals' 49-yard line.
From the gun, it's Goff. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Lions first down.
Goff going to throw here on first and 10. And he'll somehow manage to get rid of this. He took a shot, too. The pass falls incomplete.
Leads to second and 10.
On second down, Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
From the gun, on third down, it's Goff. He'll go right and find his running back. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another Detroit Lions.
On first down, it's Goff. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Back to the air, it's Goff. In the end zone, Sam Laporta, the tight end, has a Detroit touchdown.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Cardinals 3.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Beck. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
From the
It's a
29,
gain of 5.
here's second
Brings up
and
second
5.
and 5.
Goff. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Now they've got 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he's going to have a Lions first down. That is by plenty, too. Keeping the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
The Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Goff to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Amon-Ra St. Brown. Incomplete. Buda Baker there on the coverage.
On 2nd down, it's Gibbs. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3.
Wilson
Tackle there by Mack Wilson.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Goff to throw. That's a short one caught by Laporta. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
I know,
That's
I'm
good
biased.
for a
But listen,
Lions
you
first
can't
down.
convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the
1st and
field,
10 at the
especially when you got a
40-yard
guy
line.
like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Goff. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another
Offense rolling right along in this drive. Another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Tackle there by Mack Wilson.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 23.
Going to get this out to St. Brown. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
St. Brown. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Goff. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags.
It's
4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Lions will extend their lead.
Cardinals 3.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Now return coming from the 7. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Cards offense and Kyler Murray set to take over once again. And as we take you back through the highlights, there aren't many of them from a quarterbacking perspective. He's been unable to sustain a lot in any of these drives and does not have a touchdown pass to this point. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the gun, here is Beck. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
And the Cardinal first down.
He's taken down just shy of midfield.
The ball carrier.
It'll be a pickup of 10. It's an Arizona first
It's a
down.
gain of 10. First down, Arizona.
A shotgun snap for Beck. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
Charlie Kohler. Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
McBride is the motion man. To throw it here on 2nd down is Beck. And And this is too far out in front. It was incomplete. So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
And 10 yards to go.
Now, Beck. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
First and 10.
Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And as we go through the highlights, no shortage of touchdowns today. 3 trips to the end zone in this one. The combination, the power, the speed, everything on display, and the defense has seen it all. It's a toss play, left to Gibbs. And nothing doing here. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the
And work him down up beyond the 30.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Lions first down.
They'll run it to the right here with Gibbs. Room up the sideline at the 45. 20. 15. And he will score again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Makes the score Lions 41, Cardinals 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Greg, sitting up here with you, this is not the same energy we saw from this team at the start of the game. How much has the defense kind of sapped it out of them?
Oh, I think it's a big factor in this game. And when you start taking the ball away at the rate that they have today, it takes a lot of the confidence out of the offense, and I think that's the body language that you're referring to. There is a lot of doubt creeping in to this offense, and it's almost becoming to the point where you don't want to be the guy with the ball because you're afraid you're going to give it up. And when it gets to that, and as an offense, you're in trouble.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Beck now on 2nd down. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Out of the gun, Beck. That's caught by Bourne. A pickup of 15 in the air. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Here's a handoff to Love. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Roger McCreary up from his corner spot makes the play. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Beck. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Good start to this drive so far. Another 1st and 10.
And the Cardinal first down.
Looking to throw is Beck. Oh, that one intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And the Lions will take over here just past the 30.
You know, whether you're manning the middle or you're a rusher coming off the edge, Mike, if you play linebacker in this league, you have to have the ability to handle yourself in pass coverage. If the expectation is that a throw is going to head his way, he'll make that play. And that was the biggest play he could have made. That was really nicely done.
So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. On play action, Goff. He'll swing this one out wide to Carter. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Goff. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
From the gun, it's Goff. Right side, pulled in by Samuel. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there.
6 yards.
And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. On 4th down, Goff. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. And in this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big 4th down stop, and now they're going to get the ball back.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They put Wilson in motion. Throwing on 1st down. Beck. Back to the right side. Caught by McBride. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's an Arizona 1st down. And we will not get another snap here. That is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of play. A 1st down throw for Beck. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Beck again. Moving to his right. He runs with it.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush. And that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals cut into the lead a little bit.
Cardinals 10.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. On the return is Rogers. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him and keep up to no gain.
A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Detroit.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Down the sideline, past the 45. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A long one from Gibbs. And even 30 yards. New set of downs, it's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's a give to Gibbs on the zone read. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions stretch things out even further.
48, Cardinals 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Out come the Cardinals for their next possession. Why don't we take a look at what they've got coming up these next few weeks. They are home for Seattle. Then they'll be on the bye the following week. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Beck. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
DJ Reed there defensively.
On 2nd down, Beck. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
Intended for Darnell.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike. And he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball. And he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
And this will be incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, They've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And he has been the focal point of this offense. When you get a performance like this, you can almost invariably know the offensive line's been stellar, and they have been so far. And no room to be found. He'll get this back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the
Try
play.
again.
Brings
It's
up
second and 10.
At their 49-yard line.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes third down.
It's a gain of 4.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
From the gun, on third down, it's gone. That's a short one, caught by Laporta. And he puts his head down, and he picks up the first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Gibbs. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 30-yard
On the ground,
line.
this is Gibbs. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 2 now, here's second and goal. Gibbs trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
The thing that stands out to me about this defense, Mike, is they just make you earn everything. They don't concede any downs. You see it here on this last play. Great job here. No gain.
And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara, players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game. Bates now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Lions add on to their already sizable lead.
Makes the score Lions 55, Cardinals 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to take over once again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They put Wilson in motion. Play action. Now it's back. He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
Michael Wilson. It's a gain of 32. And the Cardinal first down.
On first down, it's back. And he'll somehow manage to get rid of it. He took a shot, too. The pass falls incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the gun, here is Beck. And he just does manage to get rid of this one. Hounded by the defense. He nearly got him. Incomplete, setting up third down.
Yards to go.
Once more, it's Beck. That'll be intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And the Lions force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
Intercepted.
I got to give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters.
So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Yeah. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And nothing materializes there. Just fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On the tackle. No gain
Third,
on the play.
they need 8.
It's now third and 8.
They hand it to Gibbs. Uh-oh. That's going to be pretty close. At first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
That's good for a Lions first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So it's a win here for the Lions. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit. On the visitors' sideline, it is Lions head coach Dan Campbell. His guys enter play after a truly dominating victory a week ago in all phases of the game. On the other side, Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go from Kansas City. Good coverage by the kick team. Forcing to start out back at the 23-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
In last week's game, the opponent just really neutralized him, and frankly, this entire passing game. Nobody was open. When they were, he missed some throws. Offensive line had some protection issues. It just overall was a poor performance. So they understand if they're going to come into today's game and have some success, they've got to find a way to get some explosive production and some efficiency out of this passing game.
Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 40-yard line.
Mahomes quickly out to Rice. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
On the play. It's now 3rd down and long.
3rd and long for Mahomes. A throw on the move is caught. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here's Mahomes. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they needed, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive. And as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, this defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game has started, he could be in for a big day.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 25-yard line.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Mahomes now to throw again. That is caught at the 3. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
That's another Kansas
That's
City
catch
Chiefs.
3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
And goal to go.
Walker trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Mahomes going to push this one forward. And he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Well, just about every metric you can use, it's very clear, Mike. This is one of the best defenses in football. So I think coming in, preparing for this game, we were asking ourselves, where do the points for this offense come by? And I'll tell you what, they silenced a lot of those doubts here with this opening drive to take it all the way down the field, to sustain possession, and come away with points. Well, I haven't seen many teams do that to this defense. They got some things to sort out here before this next possession.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all three phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week and going forward.
Oh, a loose football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
3rd and 5. Goff. The pressure gets there. Down he goes. Back inside the 20-yard line. Jair Brown up from the safety spot. He gets there and records the sack. Here's the Lions punt team now. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. Here comes Smith on the return. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Chiefs offense ready to see the football for the second time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. A fake to Walker and now Mahomes. That one on target to Ridley. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Big start to this drive with a gain of 26.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. Tough running there, and the Reds, he did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground. Man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. This is the type of start you dream about as a kid, Mike. First NFL catch, and it goes for a touchdown. I mean, you can't make it up. You got to imagine he's got to be rolling right now, and I go right back to him.
Makes the score. Chiefs 14. Lions nothing. Jake Bailey.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Samuel going to see what he can do. Woo! And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And he's an early front runner for MVP of the NFL. It's the first half of the season, but as you can see, they're already leading the league in passing yardage. We'll go play action with Goff. Catch is made. That is Williams. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Complete to Jameson Williams. A gain of 19 yards. First down.
On play action. Goff. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. That's caught. It's Isaac TeSlaa. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. From the gun, it's Goff. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
The play is a turnover on downs.
So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up. They face second down, 8 yards to go. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He takes off. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
First and 10 for Mahomes. Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Second and 9 at the Lions' 39-yard line.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. Carlson's kick is good. And the Chiefs stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
Lions nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
At the 28-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Lions ball to begin this second quarter. They've got it second down and 6 to begin. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
And the Lions first down.
Now, faking the give. Working free downfield. It is Williams. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 29
Momentum
yards.
building here on this drive. They go again, first and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he'll somehow manage to get rid of it. He took a shot, too. The pass falls incomplete.
It's now second and
He'll try
10.
again here. Second and 10. Back to the air. It's Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
To Jahmyr Gibbs.
Now, another first and 10.
First down, Detroit.
Now Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up
second down, Goff.
16 yards.
And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down. Multiple times and all throw. There's Chris Jones in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's third down. They'll run with Gibbs. And they go backwards here again. The defense stands tall. And it's fourth down.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Bates' kick is good. The Lions are finally on the board. It's 17-3.
Lions 3.
I'll tell you what, Mike, I know you give up points, but when you're playing against one of the best offenses in the league, the ability for them to score points that we've seen in the past, you hold them to field goals or less, that's a win.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own
The
27
Chiefs
yard
offense ready to get back to work. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off first and 10. Mahomes quickly out to Rice. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
Ball
Brings
on the
up
36
second
now.
and a
Here's
yard.
second
At the
and a yard.
36-yard line.
Here's Walker. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Call it a gain of 13. And the Chiefs have a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard
Motion man is
line.
Rice. On first down, it's Mahomes. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Pressure all around him, and down he goes.
By Aiden Hutchinson.
Aiden Hutchinson.
An 8-yard loss
He
on the
gets
play.
in to drop it.
It's now
It's a
third
loss
down.
of 8. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Throwing is Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively.
Jake Bailey in
It'll set up
formation.
a fourth down. On is Bailey, and he sends it away. That's taken at about the 14, and it'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
Take over first and
The Lions
10.
offense, and Jahmyr Gibbs,
22-yard
set to get
line.
back on the field. He's been a machine in the red zone here first couple of months of the season. In fact, leading the NFL in rushing touchdowns. Off to throw on first down. That's caught by Tesla. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. And he's going to set up second and 1.
Second and 1.
Goff to throw. Finding space at the 40. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
2 yards on
From the 48-yard line. Here is 2nd and 8. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
On 4th down, Goff. He's got his man complete. That's to Sloth. And he's going to have a Lions first down as this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on 4th down. Now they'll pitch it out here. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
The back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
And the room to run is not there again. He is brought down for another loss. After losses on the last 2 run plays, they face 3rd down and 14. To throw is Goff. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. That pass ball is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Makes the score Chiefs 17, Lions 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. Oh, good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. They send Ridley in motion. Mahomes at it again, spinning around, gives it to his receiver. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. So they'll come to the line, second down, they need 14 yards. Throwing is Mahomes. That's complete, left side to Worthy. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Mahomes. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. But he'll gather it back in.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs.
Gray is the motion man here. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. A throw on the move is caught. He's close to a first down. The gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the Lions' 43-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw again. This throw right side taken in by Ridley. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. He'll again get it to Ridley. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
A gain of 12
Now
yards.
the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
First and 10.
This drive rolling now, another 1st and 10. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Well over the middle, and they can't connect. Incomplete. Rashee Rice was the target there.
Herbie Joseph.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle, and caught by Rice. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. They come to the line for 3rd down and 5. Now, Mahomes. That is caught by the man wearing 0, Calvin Ridley. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Not able to stay in. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be a loss of a couple of yards on that one.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways. And they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds. Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
Here comes a return from the goal line. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this 1st half. So, halftime straight ahead, and we'll send it to Scott Hanson, who has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Week 6 is here, starting to get a little bit of a sense who the contenders are and who the pretenders are. Let's hop in. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. The Titans at home to take on the Jags in the AFC South. And this is Bashal Tutin. He's got room, and he's not going to get caught. That's a 30-yard rushing touchdown. From there, let's see what's happening between the Eagles and Dolphins down at Hard Rock. And since we're about 10 miles from Hollywood Beach, got to show you Hollywood Brown. He's going to run the deep route here and pull it in. 49 yards for the touchdown. The Eagles are hot. They improved to 6-0 with the win here. Lastly, after some debate here internally, we've settled on our Impact Player of the Week. It is this man. And this is the Commanders' wideout. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Commanders do, however, wind up falling in this one. And with that, a look now at the rest of the action around the NFL here in week number 6. In our game, we were treated to a vintage first half from none other than Patrick Mahomes. He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his guys have the lead as well as we get you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. He's run well here in the first half of the season, as you see there. He's the NFL's rushing leader coming into this weekend. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Well, maybe the second half spark they needed to get back into this one. First play of the quarter is a quick first down. gives it to Gibbs.
Jahmyr Gibbs, the Lion ball carrier. Chris Jones on the stop. It's a gain of
Ball
5.
on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 5.
At the 47-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Taken down.
Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a first down.
And the Lions first down.
Now Goff. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down.
Here's Gibbs. Whoa! It'll be a short pickup. Down to the 22. Tackle made by the second-round pick.
It's a pickup of 3.
Second down, they need 7. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
From the gun, it's Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Big-time conversion there on third down. Finding yourself trailing at the moment, the last thing you want to do is waste this promising possession. Now, with that throw, they find themselves deep in their opponent's territory. They have to come away with the touchdown to try.
And he barrels his way into the end zone.
Touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year.
Mike, I can't tell you how many times I've heard offensive line coaches, run game coordinators, they stand up there and they tell these backs, we're going to try to get a hat on a hat. We're going to try to keep as many of these guys off you as we can, but we can't block them all. You need to be your own blocker as a running back down on the goal line. Hit it, no hesitation, run with pad level and power, and punch it in.
Lions 13. Jack Fox to kick
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Kirby Joseph there to make the play.
A gain of a yard.
It is second and 9. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4. They bring up third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 5.
Gray is the motion man here. Third and short. Here's Patrick. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
A first down throw for Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
And 2 at the 41-yard line.
They send Ridley in motion. Little quick pass to the receiver heading left. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. Here now, third and 5. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll try to run for it. And Mahomes going to protect himself here. He's going to slide and get down. He's got that first down.
It's a gain of 8.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on third down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide. Well done.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
By Derek Moore. A gain of 2. Brings up second and
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Now he'll run. And a nice run close to the first down, protecting himself, sliding at the end.
That's a gain of 6.
Looking to convert for the third time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. We'll try and run it with Walker.
Well, this is why the head coach makes the big bucks, Mike, to make decisions like that. I think at this point in the third quarter, you have a chance to really make a statement by coming away with 6. I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going.
And this is blocked. But he's not going to be able to advance past the marker. He is stopped short. And the block kick leads to a turnover on down.
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a first down.
Goff's going to throw here on 1st and 10. Now he'll just pitch this one out there. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Brings up second and 12 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. That's going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Like, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. Now Walker. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Motion man is Rice. Mahomes going to push this one forward. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard
It'll be 3rd.
line.
They need 1.
That's a gain of 3.
Gray is the motion man here. 3rd down, they go with Walker. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. Carlson's kick is good. And the Chiefs will extend their third quarter lead.
Yeah, it's just the third quarter. But anytime you can build a little cushion, I think you'll take it, especially in a spot like this, which makes it a two-possession game.
On the return is Rodgers. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
We'll go play action with Goff. The pressure going to cave in on him. He will go down. What to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They hand it to Gibbs. Finding room at the 35. And finally, they'll bring him down but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go.
First down, Detroit.
On play action, Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. Off to throw on first down. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at midfield.
Sometimes it just comes down, Mike, to just letting it loose and go make a play. And I think anytime you want to bring a defensive back from the secondary into your blitz, there's a little bit of a reckless standpoint there. Could you give up a big play downfield? Sure. But when well-timed with the right personnel, it is hard for an offense to pick those blitzes up. And in this case, it catches them off guard and results in a sack.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass ball's incomplete.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw him on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready for this next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Gray is the motion man here. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
27-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, KC.
Two-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Back-to-back gains of 10 yards. And back-to-back first downs.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
Mahomes on first down. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete.
Intended for Calvin.
2nd and 10.
Incomplete. He was defended by Kirby Joseph.
They'll send Worthy in motion. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Complete to number 1, Xavier Worthy. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing now, Mahomes. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. On comes the Chiefs punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it. You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
From the gun, on third down, it's gone. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down. And now the punting unit will come up.
It's fourth down.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Chiefs offense ready to see what they can do. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. Quick throw, going to be caught by Worthy. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Lions offense about ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 10.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. On the bootleg, it's Goff. And he'll somehow manage to get rid of this. He took a shot, too. The pass falls incomplete.
Brings up second and 10.
A second down throw for Goff. That's over the middle. Caught by Tesla.
Complete to Isaac.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Now, Goff. Somehow managed to get rid of that one before the sack. Incomplete and sets up fourth down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He'll let this one go deep. That's hard. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for fourth down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions.
All right, Mike, so down here tight, there's really two schools of thought. One, spread them out. Make them defend sideline to sideline, cover every blade of grass, and try to create some holes. The other side of that conversation is pack everybody in tight. We're tougher than you. We're bigger than you. And we're going to knock you back just enough to punch this in for a touchdown.
Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Mahomes going to keep it himself. Oh, the ball's out. The Lions have got it. And he'll be taken down. So now give him the ball in good shape off the turnover.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it can...
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They'll send Worthy in motion. Now a pitch to Walker, and that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
That was just a race to the edge, and in this case, Mike, he just wasn't the winner. I mean, at this point, when the defense is out there waiting for you, it's tough for any runner in this league to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Patrick to throw. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. With the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
They run with Walker. And he's going to be corralled right at the line of scrimmage. That is good work defensively. They hold him to no gain. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Once again, it's Walker. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. Motion man is Rice. Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the 4th quarter. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet, but then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. And they will not be able to get another play off, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll drop to throw. His throw, left side, for Tesla. He's got it. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down. That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
First down, Detroit.
On first down, it's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Chiefs'
On second down, Goff. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Amon-Ra, safe ground. Touchdown, Lions. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Bates now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions have taken a 4-point advantage.
Chiefs 23.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So here he comes, one of the best ever in these spots. Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs down by 4. A little under a minute to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves as they come up with first down. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10.
First down.
He's going to run it. And he'll get this one close to a first down, maybe a yard short. That's a nice pickup with that first down scramble.
10 yards.
Gray is the motion man here.
2nd and inches. At the 37.
There's that man again. Another catch. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a
Gray
Kansas
is the
City
motion man
Chiefs.
here.
First down.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Lions have come up with the football.
Fumble on the play.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You're ready, you're up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind, and let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory, and after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, good night from Kansas City.
Trade season has arrived, and one high-end player is on the move, hoping to make an impact with his new team. Hi, everyone, and welcome in. Scott Hansen here, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 6, presented by Lowe's. Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start in KC, the Chiefs at home to take on the Detroit Lions. And this is ARSB Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. 47 yards for the touchdown. Up next, why don't we look in on the Jags and the Titans in Nashville? And this is Bashal Tutin. This'll wind up a touchdown. The Jags improved to 4-2 on the year with another win. Now that we're into the season's second month, let's get a look at the passing leaders in the NFL. The leader through 6 weeks, Jared Goff. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in Silicon Valley. And with the foghorn bellowing behind us, that means it's time for football at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the San Francisco 49ers.
Please welcome your 2027
On the visitors' sideline, it is Lions head coach Dan Campbell. His team sitting pretty, 5-1 in the early going. Opposite him, the Niners' Kyle Shanahan. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Game time's here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Santa Clara. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. Led out by the last pick of the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
Mr. Irrelevant. Well, I think it's safe to say, Mike, he has been anything but irrelevant since arriving in the NFL, and he is living proof. It doesn't matter if you're drafted first overall, or in his case, with the very last pick. What does matter is what you do with the opportunity once it's given to you. Nothing real flashy about his game. He simply gets the job done, and that's exactly what his team is counting on him today over these next 60 minutes.
And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
Shy of midfield. Brings up third down.
He'll try to run for the first with Black. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down. Center leads into the line for first and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
Here's Purdy. Open man, it's the tight end, Jake Tonjes. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 41, it's 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's a give to Black. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Again, it's Black. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. DJ Reed brings him down.
Made at the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Taking off. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
1st and 10 at the 15.
They run. It's the former Oregon Duck, Jordan James. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 14-yard line.
Play action now. Purdy. That's the versatile Jordan James. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. 3rd and short. Purdy. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Jake Tonjes. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who've also scored throughout the league.
Makes the score Niners 7, Lions nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. On the return is Rodgers. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Lions take over.
So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even field. You don't know if he just threw a pick.
And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down. Mykel Williams. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Going to bring up 2nd and long. Shotgun. It's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And will bring up 3rd down. Goff gives it to Gibbs. Wow. Jahmyr Gibbs inside the 20. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Detroit.
And this is the conversation that surrounds the topic of running the ball in the NFL. Mike, if you're going to rely on scoring on 10, 11, 12-play drives and then fight it out in the red zone, there's a lot of pressure on that red zone offense. It's going to be very hard to accumulate a lot of points, but when you can be explosive and you can score from a ways out, that's the sign of the most impactful run game, and big-time play there.
7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, knock him down 23-yard line.
At their own
49ers offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times. It'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
3rd down. Purdy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
In punt formation for the 49ers.
Waitman now on to punt. Kick is away. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And he has made his presence felt in the ground game already in this first quarter. And it might very well lean on him the next 3 quarters, too. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
87, Sam Laporta. A gain of 12. And the Lions 1st down.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. He'll go right back to Laporta. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
To Sam Laporta.
Good start to this drive so far. Another 1st and 10.
1st down, Lions.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Taken down at the 14-yard line.
That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down. Once again, it's Gibbs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was taken down by C.J. West.
This will be a 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 10-yard line.
A run here with Gibbs. It is Gibbs, and he's done it again. Back to the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs with a Lions touchdown. Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions split out to a 14-7 lead.
49ers 7. Jack Fox.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Crazy. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Purdy. Left side, he finds Stribley. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. And the 49er 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's James. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
On the tackle. A loss of a yard.
Purdy down on 2nd down.
At the 43.
His throw to the right side. Caught by Stribley. They're down and 3. That's a gain of 7. From the gun, it's Purdy. on the move left. He'll try to run for it.
Well, Mike, this is not somebody that you're usually afraid of beating you with his legs, but every now and then he can do just enough to extend the play. That's exactly what he did here. Picks up enough yardage, converts the first down.
Here's a handoff to James. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Brian Branch in on the tackle. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 6. They'll stick to the run, and it's James again. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL. Yeah, so I really like this zone read concept, Mike, especially as a change of pace. These defensive ends, they're closing hard. They're trying to prevent you from picking up the first down. And every once in a while, that quarterback pulls it and comes out the backside of the defense, and he gets just enough for the first down.
And we're not going to have another snap here. First quarter will come to an end. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with first and 10. Now they'll pitch it out here. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. On second down, Purdy. They set up the screen to James. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. On third long, Purdy to throw. He'll get this complete over the middle with Kirk. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up fourth down.
Eddie Pinheiro on for the Niner field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
Pinheiro's kick is good. And the Niners are back within 4 at 14-10.
49ers 10.
So Pinheiro had the field goal a moment ago. So he's back out to kick it away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple. And it's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
On play action, Goff. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. This will be third and 8. From the gun, it's Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. On to punt is Fox. His kick is away. Nearly a good one. And hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback. The Niners offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start on the ground with James. Up the sideline at the 35. Still going. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be 1st and goal inside the 10. Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. To throw is Purdy. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Back to throw. Purdy. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal. To the goal line. James Hodges. Touchdown, San Francisco. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Pinheiro on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the 49ers move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. On the return is Rodgers, and he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He'll get this to his tight end, Laporta. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, Goff. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. That's over the middle. Taken in by Laporta. They hook up again. 2nd time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down.
18 on the play. 1st down, Lions.
They hand it to Gibbs. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll go play action with Goff. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
1st down, Detroit.
Good play calling rhythm. Drive continues. Another 1st and 10. Goff just going to tap this one forward. Very nice defensive play there. They'll let you complete passes if they're going to end up like that. It's a completion, but a loss of yards. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. That's caught. It's Isaac to Slav. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
And this is 3rd down.
Here's Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions have tied it at 17.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Niners offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. To throw, it's Purdy. Look wide. Get this one complete. From the 29. Here's 2nd and 5.
At the 29-yard line.
Play fake. Now it's Purdy. Throw right side. He's got Tonkus. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one, and he's got his team a 1st down.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball. And under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. And how often do we see a great catch overturned on replay? So it's not easy. You get paid to catch them all.
They'll come up now again. Good news, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Again, it's Purdy. Pressure all around him, and down he goes. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Oh, the pressure over him. He goes down again. The Lions call their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come. This 4th down is looming. Here's Corliss Waitman now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
Off to throw on 1st down. He'll get this out to the left flat, and he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. The Niners use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this 1st half. They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. Here's Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
And the Lions
from the gun, it's Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Lions.
On 1st down, it's Goff. That's going to be incomplete. Upper carry still. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to the air, it's Goff. That's a short one, caught by Laporta. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 on the play. And this
throwing Goff. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. Here's Jack Fox now. He's on for the second time to try to get something inside the 10. And he'll be taken down as time runs out and we've come to the end of the first half of play. So we've hit half here out west, and we'll send it back east to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Starting to feel like fall outside, isn't it? Week 7 on the schedule. Let's get right into it. Our swing around the NFL starts now. In Jacksonville, the Jaguars at home to take on Tampa Bay. And it's the veteran Baker Mayfield. He's on target here. It's a 30-yard touchdown pass. The Buccaneers up their record to 5-2 as they get the victory here. From there, let's look in on the Chiefs and Bears from Soldier Field in Chicago. And this is Rashee Rice. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Chiefs took care of business. They win it by 5. Lastly, let's check out our impact player from Week 7. Hope you have him in your fantasy lineup because it's this man. And it's the Vikings quarterback. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. The Vikings come away with an 8-point victory. With that, a look at the rest of the action going on. Remember, bye weeks are in play, so the schedule a little lighter than it's been in weeks past. In our game, it was the always dangerous Jahmyr Gibbs who was tough to slow down in that first half. This one all even with the start of the third quarter still to come. Let's get back out to our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Lions offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Off the play fake, here's Goff. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Now, Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7. And this is third down.
Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Lions first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Detroit.
That's right side and into the hands of Tismar. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Second and 6 at their 48-yard line.
On second down, Goff. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he is not going to get away. That one blown up in the backfield.
The tackle made back.
Here's a third and 10. Goff to throw. He's got a man all alone. That's too small. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
It's a gain of 10.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
In some rhythm, the drive's rolling. Here's another first and 10. They'll run it to the right here with Gibbs. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Brought down at the
Back-to-back gains of 10 yards. And back-to-back first downs.
Lions.
On the bootleg, it's Goff. He'll get this out to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
On play action. Goff. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Michael Williams in there for the sack. His 4th on the year.
And it's third down.
3rd and long.
Third and long.
Here's Goff. That's caught. Left side. It's complete.
Complete to
It was
Jameson
3rd and
Williams.
16, and they got 17.
It's a gain of
And a new
17
set of
yards.
downs.
First down,
They are moving the
Detroit.
ball well on this drive, aren't they? It's another first and 10. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
On second down, it's Gibbs. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
First and goal, Detroit.
Gibbs is in for a Lions touchdown.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Yeah, and he had that nice run just a minute ago, Mike, to get him down there on the doorstep. And then he looked at the sideline and said, I'm good. I'm good. I'm not tired. I'm staying in here. And he wanted to finish what he started. And this time he's able to take it across for a touchdown.
Bates now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions will go up by 7.
The score, Lions 24, 49ers 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard
The
line.
Niners take over first
A look
and
there at
10.
Kyle Shanahan.
At their own
His
26-yard
49ers
line.
heading back onto the field. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Receiver in motion. Going right. His throw to the right side. Caught by Striblin. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up second and 5.
Second and 5.
Out of the gun, going to give this to Black. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up
It's
on
a gain
third
of
down.
3. Brings up third and 2.
They'll try to run for the first with Black. Good work on the ground. He's got it. First down. Up there at the 42.
Give a lot of credit to the left side of this offensive line. They're the ones who are going to do all of the work here, opening up that lane for their guy to run through.
42-yard line.
Really nice patience there by the back, letting his blocks develop to make sure he can pick up that first down.
And he'll get about 5.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of
From the
5.
46.
Brings up
Here's second down and 5. They keep it on the ground with James. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. Third down. Purdy. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find a throwing lane, and it sets up fourth down. The 49ers out for the punt.
The Lions take over first and
Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And we'll take you back through some of the highlights. There's been plenty of room to run, and he has taken advantage of it. Already over 100 yards in this one. He got it early, he got it often, and the defense hasn't gotten much of him. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll run the draw with Gibbs. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
Fred Warner in on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Second down and 8. Goff to throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And this is going to wind up 49er football. They have it.
You know, Mike, with the importance being placed on yards after the catch, we're seeing more and more guys really emphasize turning into a runner as soon as possible. And, of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember, the yards are never more important than protecting the ball, so it needs to continue to be stressed. Yes, we want the big explosive play after the catch, but never at the expense of the ball.
The 49ers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is first and 10. Purdy using the pop pass. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
At the 21-yard line.
Second and 1 now from the 21.
Brings up second and 1.
Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. They run straight ahead, and that's Black. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Second down, they need 2 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 9-yard line.
They'll run it right here, and it's James. And he is buried in the backfield. Loss of a couple.
He was taken down behind the line of
The
scrimmage.
offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third.
And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down. Now it is first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
James. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. Now from the 7, it's second and goal. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. This is toward the center of the end zone. Pearson, touchdown, 49ers. It's his So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Lions offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he tops all other NFL running backs to this point in the season. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. And this is going to wind up 49er football. They have it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
The 49ers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start in outstanding field position, looking for a way to break our tie. Running here is James. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
At the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. They'll stick to the run, and it's James again. And he's down at the 3. What a run. Tie game, fourth quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to first and goal. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Lions' 9-yard line.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he will score! Jordan James. Touchdown, San Francisco. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will go up by 7.
Makes the score Niners 31. Lions
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Dan Campbell there. The Lions head coach as his guys head back out for their next possession. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to to flip this thing around.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Detroit.
And the Lions, first down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
First down, Lions.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 41. Here's second and 8.
It's second and 8.
From the gun, it's Goff. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Was brought down that pass to pick up 4 and bring up a third down.
And this is third down.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. And yes, that'll get it. First down, marked at the 30. A good run will keep this drive going. Drive rolls on here with first down and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Finding space at the 15. And he's got another one. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Get across the 20, mark about 22-yard line. The Niners offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive, which starts with first down. Back to throw, Purdy. That one caught by Striblin. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Here's a handoff to James. Lots of space past the 45. And he gets out of bounds as well. What a play. Big yardage. They've stopped the clock. They are on the edge of field goal range now.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. They'll run the toss here to James. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
See what they have for second and 10.
At the 42-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll get that one to James. It's complete. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. On the handoff, this is James. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. Man in motion, heading right. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete. Second and 10.
It's second down and 10.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. From the gun, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
Yarrow on for the field goal. A 35-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
31.
Yeah, so that's an important kick right there. In a game here late, you go ahead, you send your kicker out there to take the lead, and now all eyes turn to your defense. Can they get out there and get a stop and come away with this win?
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. He'll go play action with Goff. His throw left side for Slaw. He's got it. He'll try again here. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 28-yard line.
To throw is Goff. That one taken in by St. Brown. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
St. Brown. It's a gain of 7. And this.
Now Goff.
Third down.
And he'll just throw that one away, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. The pressure intensifies for fourth down and 3. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown.
To Amon-Ra St. Brown. A gain of 5. And the Lions first down.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. Here's Gibbs. Woo! And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
He's across midfield.
Here's first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Lions.
They'll drop to throw. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. Comes to the line now on second and 2.
On the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar.
Well, the crowd certainly doesn't like it, and I don't blame him. I mean, fourth quarter, close game, that is just a huge call, and I've seen officials keep their flags in their pockets for a lot worse.
And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker. The Lions called their first timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Throwing on second down. Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. A gain of 11. And it's first and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Here we go. First and goal. Here's Gibbs. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. So it's a high five for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game. He draws ever near to the NFL record of 6. Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions have taken a 4-point advantage.
49ers 34.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return starts from the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So it is Brock Purdy and the 49ers down on the scoreboard. 46 seconds remain. Their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on first down. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy.
27-yard line.
His pass left side, caught by Thompson. 2 timeouts, still in the back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
The 49er first
Here's
down.
Purdy. Over the middle, it's caught by Stribling. Now 2nd and inches.
10 more yards. Complete to number 15.
Here's Purdy. He'll swing this out to James. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Here we go. This is 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Now Purdy. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So a win for the visitors, the Lions, and make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.